Silent Sky is about the life and journey of Henry Leavitt discovering what is now called Leavitt's Law, which basically talks about how far away the stars are. So calibrating actual distance to stars, which has allowed us to know where we are on the Earth, which is an amazing thing. Without her, we would not know where we are, which is really, really cool. She's very underrepresented in the astronomical and just scientific community in general. She's also a deaf woman, which we explore really largely in this show. I'm using ASL. I'm hard of hearing myself, so it's a really important story for me and other people in the deaf community as well.
You know, in the modern age, it's easy to overlook or just kind of think that things are placed and things have just always been, but to follow this woman and her story on how her brilliance created a language of what we know today, in charting and mapping and seeing the sky, it's really beautiful.
It is a combination of the theater community, the scientific community, and the deaf community. And the center of those three circles very rarely meet. Doing it in a planetarium plus closed captioning, which makes it accessible to anyone who is hard of hearing or deaf, and doing a Lauren Gunderson show with real moment-to-moment work, with choreography by the brilliant Heatshot Poos, and making it not only accessible, not only scientific, but also very theatrically sound and entertaining.
These moments, these scenes that on paper, you know, they felt a certain way, all of a sudden you get in front of another person and it's completely different, and it's amazing, and it's something that I don't think was even anticipated with the original script.
Dramaturgy was really important, I feel like, because Silent Sky does have real people, but it also has fictional characters. And so for us, it was kind of like finding the line where, are we really focused on these real people, or are we taking from their experiences and kind of using that to relate to our experiences now, like 100 years later?
Particularly with Silent Sky, we've been using sign language to incorporate movement with moving things on and off stage, which has been very unique. I've never used sign language, so this was fun and a cool experience. But we've incorporated that with moving pieces on and off stage and making it interactive and creative and tying everything together and in with what we've been doing with the show.
A couple of scenes that have resonated with me in this production are the beginning and ending scene, where we see Henrietta stargazing and talking to us about her love of the sky and the stars and the vastness of space. And we close with that same image. And it just kind of shows how this human wonder, the thing we look at in the sky, like the stars and everything above us that we've wanted to know about for so long, it is a constant. Like, we're always going to be looking up and wondering, whether it be your relationship to religion, or what you think is heaven, or what you think is just a vast expanse of like big gaseous balls of light. I think that is one constant in humanity that we don't often get to explore and think about. And so I think this play is a wonderful way to do that, and those two button scenes are a beautiful expression of that thought.